Today, the government announced home construction is up 3.9%. Here in Florida, we know that. There is new home construction everywhere you go. And while it is good for our economy, sometimes these new developments can impact an existing neighborhood. Dinsmore residents say that's their problem. A new development is creating a flooding problem. On your side's Ken Amaro looking into their concerns.
That's correct, Katie. With all this new development, this has become almost a commonplace complaint in some of these neighborhoods. Basically, what happens is the developer goes in, does his site preparation, changes the elevation, and when it rains, the water runs to the lowest point. So in communities where poor drainage may already exist, then it becomes a flooding problem. In Dinsmore, it was fresh air and cow pastures for decades, but that is changing. Flooded from the street all the way up here.
Yes, and then within 6 inches of his driveway, it was right at his door.
Bob Terrell moved to Dinsmore 22 years ago to be in the country.
Not very many people lived out here. It was full country.
Now, new development is moving in, and Terrell says it is impacting his neighborhood.
We're flooding. We're just starting to get more and more water now. The more they develop, the more water we're going to get.
This is a picture from a recent flood on one of his neighbor's property.
Just a moderate heavy rain, the ditches like here will overflow. Didn't used to.
Terrell says his 5 acres are caught between a new development on one side and a proposed development on the other.
The back there, it's just there's no drainage.
He says what's taking place is they're changing the elevation and impacting how and where the water flows.
They're raising the land up. They're almost 8 feet high in our back pasture than our property, and it was level before.
The community has reached out to City Hall.
This whole stack of emails that she has sent everybody, we've got nothing.
Until today, a city engineer will be out next week to determine the cause of their flooding problems.
Little man fighting the big man. I don't know if we'll get anything done or not. Now the city engineer will look at the work to see if it's in compliance with the PUD development approval or permit. And if it isn't, then of course corrections will have to be made. Now, if it is in compliance, then they'll have to come up with a plan to address the flooding problems. Back to you.